reports. I harken back to the May 23rd report of the Secretary of State. It's on the table, and they found in their own account 625 irregularities. That's suspicious activity. Of those, 135 of those cases were referred to law enforcement for prosecution. 1 week after that report was delivered, 90 cases of double voting were reported here in Franklin County alone, which again corroborates the suggestion that the Morris Road Early Voting Center may have been a place where double voting did take place. We had individuals who identified individuals who repeated their visit to the center who weren't drivers of bringing people to vote. They weren't delivering coffee and donuts, and when approached, they were hostile. So it only begs the question of what did happen. What we do know is that 90 people, according to the board's own account, voted twice in election fraud, voter fraud here in the county of Franklin County. In addition to that, the Secretary of State delivered a December report on December the 18th, in which there were discovered that 274 non-U.S. citizens were registered to vote in the state of Ohio, clearly in violation of federal law. Only being a U.S. citizen can you register to vote. Of those, 17 were confirmed that they actually cast a ballot in the 2012 presidential election. So the numbers are growing. We have some people that are still en route here. We had some folks from Portage County, Richard May, who gave a sworn statement, who worked inside the Portage County Board of Elections during the 2012 presidential election. In his count alone, with his own Democratic counterpart, they found 4 double votes in the count in which they were vetting. There were 30 similar teams that each found a handful of double votes. They then reported to board officials, who then reported to the county prosecutor, a Democrat, who did nothing. Now, no one believes that not a single solitary act of fraud took place in Portage County. Now, what does that tell us? What it tells us is, where's the deterrent of voter fraud? Where there was prosecutions in Hamilton County, in Franklin County, and other places around the state, local law enforcement have pursued it. By the Attorney General's own admission, he says, my hands are tied. That really is up to local law enforcement. So if there is no deterrent, we have a real problem on our hands. And so that's what's really shaking the confidence of Ohio voters, is that they believe that voter fraud is on the increase. And by these reports, that would be substantiated. The numbers don't lie. There is an increase of voter fraud in the state of Ohio. So we believe that to add another level of security and confidence to the vote, that photo ID requirement, the time has come in the state of Ohio. Do you all agree with that?